Back in 2008, I was getting ready to graduate from San Jose State University. I was studying psychology and sociology. But I do remember that I always had a curiosity or an interest in music and media, but I wasn't studying to enter that field, so I thought that there was no point into actually exploring those topics. Around that time, I remember that I met my friend Ivan here. For those of you that don't know, Ivan is an incredibly talented music producer. He makes masterpieces for the ear, all through those speakers right there and through his fingers.
Don't hype me up.
All right, I won't. But if you listen to this man's work, it's a masterpiece. He's got whatever you need: hip hop, reggaeton, R&B, pop, dance, whatever it is, and it makes sense to him because that's his language and that's how he expresses himself creatively. I remember when I first heard it in his studio that he had made in his home, a little makeshift studio. As he was playing those beats for me, I remember that I could see like different colors in my mind and different images and like just storylines flowing for me. And I remember it ignited something within me, like it woke something up inside of me. And up until that point, I didn't know what that was. And it rocked me to my core to the point that for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I was losing sleep. And I was like, what is this that's bothering me? I have to find out more about it. The next time that I saw him, I asked him, I said, hey, I don't know what it is that I feel is calling to me from the industry that you're in. I know I don't want to be a music producer, but I just want to ask if I can be around it. If I could just be around it, I know that it's gonna feed me somehow. Remember I asked you that?
He definitely did. Those are the exact words.
Yeah, I said I just wanted to be around it. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it's gonna lead to, but I just want to be around it. And I gotta tell you, ever since I did that, rocked my world. It changed my entire life. It changed the whole trajectory of my professional career.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you got, in short, because I started hanging around, that's when I learned about video editing software, Adobe Premiere Pro. I became a video editor. I started editing music videos for my favorite artists, and some of my work ended up on MTV and BET. I became the director of a media academy at the Boys and Girls Club here in Redwood City, and we taught other kids in high school how to tell their stories through the digital platforms. And because of my work with education and media, I got to go to graduate school at Stanford University, believe it or not. And right there, I got to study education and technology and media and how they all fuse together and how we learn through these mediums and these platforms. While I was there, a professor asked me if I would want to join his lecturing team and teach courses with them at the School of Design at Stanford University. And if that wasn't cool enough, this whole time I was just these were just opportunities I was chasing. I started my own company on the side, and we did media production for the big tech companies here in the Silicon Valley. And all of that ultimately led me to where I am right now. I work at LinkedIn with the media productions department, and my squad is the creative strategy team. And I gotta tell you, it's a super awesome job working on amazing projects. But even better than that is my team. It's just through the roof cool. And none of that would have happened if I never took that one step, if I never followed that curiosity and said, hey, you know what? There's something going on right here, or I feel something like there's an interest or something. I don't know what it is, but I want to take a step and lean into that a little bit more. I call that process treasure hunting. We're just looking for treasure. We're looking for fulfillment. We're looking for meaningful work. We're looking for things that will light us on fire. For me, it was media. I didn't know that at the time, exactly what it was, but I knew that it was in that direction. And because it was in that direction, just like a treasure map, I had to go that way. And when I followed it, not only did I find treasure, I found many treasures. And to be honest with you, I'm still on the hunt. So right now, while they have us locked up in quarantine and we're sheltering in place, I think right now is as good a time as any to revisit some of those interests or some of those tugs that we felt on our hearts that maybe we suppressed over time. Why not take another look, take another peek, and see, hey, maybe I could find out a little bit more. Maybe I can have a curiosity mindset and check out, what is going on in that industry. I don't have to know exactly what's calling me, but I know that something's calling me, so I'm gonna go find out. You could check out a podcast, an article. You could do a Google search. You could talk to somebody, reach out to somebody in your network. You could read a book. Or me personally, I like to do online learning courses to find out about certain topics. LinkedIn Learning, that's actually the platform that I love, and that I've been researching for topics on for a long time. So anyway, I just wanted to share that and encourage you that if there's something that you've been meaning to get to, why not now? If you take that first step, I promise you, it'll lead to another one, and it'll just open up a world of possibilities. What I just described to you in my own journey, I couldn't I couldn't even imagine that in my wildest dreams. It was not part of the plan. I thought I was just gonna graduate from college, get a job, and then coast off into the sunset. That was it. But this has been an adventure, and I've been on it with good friends of mine. All that to say that we hope that you go out there and that you check out and go hunting on your treasure journey. And so with that, we're gonna leave you with "We Believe in You" and happy treasure hunting.